Kayla here from Journey Dog Training, here to teach you guys the last of the dozen tricks to teach your dog that Barley and I are doing as a mini series right now. And we're going to show you guys how to teach crawl. So crawl is a new behavior for me and Barley. We have literally done one training session on it so far, so you are not going to see a finished product here. We're just starting to teach it. I'm going to show you guys how to do it, and then I'm going to talk you guys through my plan for finishing it. Again, you're not going to see a finished product here. An important note, you guys will see that these floors that I'm on are shiny. I do not recommend teaching this trick on shiny floors. Loose, soft, what is the word? Slippery floors. Don't teach this trick on slippery floors. Barley and I were actually working on it outside in the grass. I would recommend doing that if at all possible. Otherwise carpet, or if you've got a training facility with nice mats there, that would be great. Beds and stuff could kind of sort of work, but they're a little bit soft, and that makes it's a lot more of a core workout for your dog, so just keep that in mind. Again, grass or carpet or mats would be the go-to here. I'm going to demonstrate it, and I just want you guys to keep in mind that this is going to be extra hard for Barley because we're on a really slippery surface, okay? So what we're going to start with is we're going to start with your dog lying down. So I'm going to get Barley in frame here. Down. Good boy. And all we're going to do is we're going to take a treat and we're going to start, good, down. So what I said good for there was not the fact that he stood up. If you guys watch carefully, I said it right before he stood up. What I was saying good for was he was lying down, and as I moved that treat forward, his paws started digging into the ground. And that is a precursor towards him taking a step. So I was actually marking and rewarding for that. Does Barley know that? Hopefully, maybe, can't guarantee it. So we're gonna do a lot more reps of that. And if we get to a point where as he's lying down, he actually takes a little step forward, jackpot, right? Another way to teach this, you guys, and I would actually really recommend this if your dog isn't super experienced, you're not super experienced, you can use something like this table and practice under the table at first to get to the point where your dog is really good at it. And then you guys can practice having him take a couple steps before the table and a couple steps after the table, a couple crawling steps, and then gradually get rid of that table so that you're getting to the point where your dog takes a couple steps to get to the table, goes under the table, a couple steps after the table, and then you're making him go further and further before and after the table, and eventually you're getting rid of the table. That's a way to do it. Again, I'm going to show you guys without a table, just because this table has, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's bars under the table, so it's really, really awkward for him, okay? So we'll get him back over here, down. Good. So, got a treat. Oops, down. Good. So if your dog pops back up, I would cue them back into that down, okay? So, good. So again, what I'm rewarding here is him kind of clawing at the ground and shifting his weight forward. Good. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of a paw movement there. That's great. That's what we want. Here. Down. Down. Good. Good. Oh, did you guys see that? We got some little paw movements in there. Good. Good boy. That was really nice, buddy. Get out of the way. Good. Good boy. So again, this is why you guys would want to be doing this on something that's less slippery than this. You guys can kind of see Barley's paws are kind of going all over the place. This is probably not actually good for him. So we're going to call it there. But that is the start for how you guys are going to go ahead and teach your dogs to crawl. The key is with this one is you might have to reward really tiny approximations. So again, what I was talking about, I was literally rewarding him for kind of digging in and then shifting forward and then him taking that step. Because if I tried to lure him all the way into taking a step, he was standing up. So you might have to get a little bit creative with how you're rewarding this one. Again, you guys can also use props like tables. Just keep in mind that then eventually you have to figure out how to fade that table, kind of talk to you guys through that. So if you guys want to check out other training demo videos, I have 11 other trick training videos that should be coming out in similar time periods to this one. I also have a ton of different training videos with other tricks, other fun things, as well as a lot about dog behavior problems, because that's kind of my specialty. If you guys want to follow Barley and his international travels, he is on Instagram at Collie without borders, with a period in between each of those words. So Collie, period, without, period, borders. I am online at journeydogtraining.com, and you guys can find blogs I write almost every single day, courses, ebooks, and private virtual training for all sorts of stuff. I really, again, specialize in dog behavior problems as well as cat behavior problems. Litter box problems are like totally my jam. I love working on kitties with litter box problems. But also, you know, other more fun stuff on there as well. You guys can find us on YouTube and Facebook as well. And finally, I do have a podcast. That is Canine Conversations Podcast. You can find that wherever podcasts are launched, or at canineconvos.com, and that is canine all spelled out. So I think that's all of my plugs. Again, we'll see you guys soon.